Can I be held responsible when the wind calls out my name and I chase it through the reaches of my mind? Over hills and mountains, across rivers deep and wide, I'll flip every stone that I find.
Well, I guess it's safe to tell you now. About Wednesday, LadyScorpion found out about the treasure hunt going on in North Carolina. The treasure hunt was called the Countdown Treasure, and it was going on for 21 days. She found out on day 7. I'm pretty sure it was day 7. And that was on, I believe we said, a Wednesday. So Wednesday, she found out about it. Thursday, she signed up for the updates. It was $50 to get premium membership, which gave her a 2-hour head start on the window for when they gave you a map update. And she signed up for it Thursday. Friday, we looked at the map again in the morning. I got off work early. We got loaded up, packed up the truck, and just headed down. She had an idea in mind of where she thought it was, and every day as the map window shrunk, it was still in the window. And Friday morning, it was still in the window. It was a 70-mile radius, 75 miles, and somewhere was hidden $26,600 worth of gold coins. How can you pass that up? So we got in the truck and we drove all the way down here, and it was a long trip, but it was a lot of fun. And we got to Black Mountain at 2:30 in the morning. We were going to stop at Statesville, or as GPS says, Statesville. But we ended up making it all the way through to Black Mountain so that we were 5 miles from the trailhead. And when she got her update at 7 a.m. on Saturday morning, we got up, loaded up the truck, had breakfast in the 5 minutes to the trailhead, and we started scouring that trail. It was an amazing trail. We made it all the way up to the peak, and we searched everywhere. There's a lot of fun stories to interject in between here, but we got all the way to the peak around 12:30. It was a very awesome mountain bikers trail, straight up switchbacks. It was very intense, and we got up there I think around 11:20. It was 11:20, and we came back down because it was 11:20. Got back down to the truck. We were going to switch to the other end of the trailhead and go that way with only one vehicle. We didn't want to have to go another 4 hours out and then have to hike it all the way back and try to be out before dark, especially when the bear was sighted at the treasure. So we go back to the truck. We're getting ready to go to the other end of the same trailhead, and we look online and we see that the treasure's been found. Oh, man, that was not fun. But the fun part was that we were here. We weren't at home thinking, darn it, we should have gone. We were actually boots on the ground. We came down here and we scoured it and we busted it out. This trail was beautiful. And it was a beautiful trip. And somebody found the treasure on the first day we could get here. You know what? Somebody found it today and we were down here. We weren't sitting at home saying, darn it, we should have gone. So that was just so much fun. We had an absolute blast. The trip down, we never even turned on the radio. Okay, that's a little bit of a stretch. When I fell asleep from Statesville to Black Mountain, we did turn the radio on so that LadyScorpion could stay awake. But it was just an amazing trip. We were just so excited the whole time. Everything about the trip was just so invigorating, reaffirming. It was just such a fascinating throwback and a real pretty glimpse into the future. To be a treasure hunter, what a blast. And not to an extreme, not to go crazy, but to have a notion and find it, and a chance to find $26,000 plus the side pool, which put it up to $42,000, and to be able to just go and do that and look for it, and to believe and to hope and to try. Just, it was so much fun. We had an absolute blast. It was it was just so much fun. I couldn't even believe how much fun it was. It was really neat. We got to see a lot of things, lots of neat pictures, and we didn't find the treasure, but we definitely found the treasure. It was awesome.
It calls to me like a mother to her child at supper time. It blooms from every tree in early spring. Can I be held responsible when the wind calls out my name? I don't write the song that nature sings.